John and the Magic of Kindness. John was known as the rudest kid in town. He never said please or thank you, and he always pushed to the front of the line. He grabbed things without asking and never held the door for anyone. At school, he made fun of kids and rolled his eyes when the teacher asked him to help. "Manners are for babies," John would say with a smirk. One day, something strange happened. As John was walking home from school, he saw an old woman struggling to carry her groceries. He usually wouldn't have cared, but as he stepped forward to pass her, he tripped over his own untied shoelace and fell flat on his face. The old woman gasped and bent down. "Are you all right, dear?" she asked kindly. Before John could answer, she pulled a small, shiny coin from her pocket and placed it in his hand. "This is a lucky coin," she whispered. "It only works when used for kindness." John didn't believe in lucky coins, but he slipped it into his pocket anyway and ran home. That night, as he sat at the dinner table, his little sister passed him the bread. He usually just snatched things, but this time, for some reason, he mumbled, "Thanks." To his surprise, the coin in his pocket felt warm. A tiny spark of happiness flickered inside him. The next morning, John held the door open for his teacher. "Thank you, John," she said with a big smile. Again, the coin in his pocket grew warm. It was the same warm feeling he had felt at dinner. During lunch break, he saw Tim, a boy he often teased, sitting alone. Instead of making fun of him, John hesitated. Then he walked over and said, "Hey, want to play tag?" Tim's face lit up. "Really?" "Sure." As they ran across the playground, John felt lighter and happier. It was almost like the more kind things he did, the better he felt. Day after day, John found himself changing. He said please when asking for a pencil and thank you when someone helped him. He picked up a book a classmate dropped instead of kicking it aside. He even let his little sister have the last cookie at home. The warmth from the lucky coin spread through him every time until one day it was gone. John panicked. He searched his pockets, his backpack, under his bed, but it was nowhere to be found. The lucky coin had disappeared. Feeling worried, he ran outside and found the old woman again. "The coin! I lost it!" he blurted out. The woman smiled gently. "Ah, but you don't need it anymore, do you?" John frowned. "What do you mean?" She chuckled. "Did you ever notice how happy you felt when you were kind? That warmth wasn't from the coin, it was from you. The kindness was inside you all along." John blinked. Could that be true? He thought about how good it felt when Tim smiled at him, when his teacher thanked him, when his sister gave him a hug for sharing. The coin had never been magic. It was just a reminder. From that day on, John didn't need a lucky coin to be kind. He held doors open, used his manners, and treated others with respect, not because of a coin, but because kindness is free but priceless. And the best part, he was happier than he had ever been before.